Good morning, guys. I'm so excited because I just got my shipment of the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. So if you watched my Pretty Fresh collection video, you'll know that I really enjoyed the tinted moisturizer. And so I was so excited when they said that they were launching this concealer because I definitely have found that I'm really enjoying a concealer that has a bit of hydration to it, especially when I'm using it as an under eye concealer. So just a few details on this concealer. It is $9 a piece. And Colourpop says that it's creamy, cushiony concealer with full coverage and a fresh, natural finish that lasts all day. Super blendable and loaded with skin-loving hyaluronic acid and coconut water. Oil-free, dermatologist tested, and ideal for all skin types. So we're gonna try these out today. I got light 45W and light 40N. I was really struggling trying to decide which one of these to get, and for the price I figured I'd get both, and hopefully one will be more of my fall winter shade and then the other one will be more of a summer shade. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these out and swatch them for you guys. I can tell that the light 40N, it almost looks more like pinky peach based. And then show you guys these. So this is the light 40N and this is the 45W. And this morning I'm feeling like so puffy under my eyes. So the fact that this sat in my car overnight and it's super cold will probably actually make it a little bit more refreshing. So that will hopefully work to my benefit. It's actually not too cold, but it is very cold out here in Wisconsin right now. I feel like we're having January weather in November. That's kind of been unfortunate, especially because it just means my skin's getting drier earlier in the season. So this concealer should help. So we've got the 40N here and then the 45W right next to it. And it looks like they have 30 shades. So that's a really good shade range. I do feel like the neutral shade is leaning more on the pink side though. So whether that's all of them or it just happens to be the one that I got, just know that. Because to me, like, neutral is not pink undertone. That would be more of a cool, and this one definitely, to me, has that more pinky shift to it. Oh, I almost feel like it might need to be a mix of the two. I think I might actually do that, just because I feel like the 45 is going to be too dark, and it's just a tiny bit too warm. But this 40N is going to look really, like, pink on me. So we'll probably end up mixing these two. I do already have tinted moisturizer on. I went ahead and used the Pretty Fresh moisturizer because I figured that this would be a good one to do in combo. I'm going to go ahead and go through with my Beauty Blender blusher. You guys know I love those. Actually, in this order, I got another of the Colourpop blenders just because I did really like that one. But I have a blender that I used this morning, so I'm just going to dab a little bit of this on both eyes. This is the 40N. That actually might not be too bad. I'm going to just add a little bit of this though. Yeah, it's like extremely warm and extremely pink. Like more, like the warm is definitely very yellow. If you guys can see that. All right, so now we'll just dab and blend these through. And I'm not really using a heavy amount. I just want, I know that this says that it is full coverage and I don't need like super heavy coverage right now. My skin's looking pretty good. Like I said, my eyes are a little puffy and probably dark today, so that will need a little bit of attention. And I have a long day at work today. I'll be at the salon for probably 10, 11 hours. So this will be a good way to test out the longevity of this. I think sometimes with creamier concealers, we get worried about it like creasing or even like slipping around on the face. I feel like it almost has like a reflective quality to it. Can you guys see that? Like it almost looks luminous. It doesn't say that it's luminous. So I zoomed you guys in just so you can sort of see. I'm on the fence in all honesty. Like I like the luminosity that it's showing. I mean, I do really feel like it has an almost like reflective quality. I don't know if that's just from the hydration. I think I need to just set this to really see how I feel. And obviously this is a first impression. I'll use this a few more times before this video goes up, so I will put a little bit down in the description bar to let you guys know how I feel. But let's go ahead and get this set and we'll take another look. So you guys know this is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I was planning on using the ambient lighting powder today, but this is so luminous. I want to see if the luminosity is from the concealer and not from like the powder, because I really felt like this had a really nice luminosity to it on its own. So I'm just gonna go with a basic powder and then we'll see what we think. All right, so here we have the concealer completely set. I just used a little bit under the eyes and then kind of sweep whatever's remaining all over my face. As of right now, I would give this concealer like a B+. I think I really want to compare it to the Flower Beauty just because I'm really liking that one and it's probably around the same price point. And of course, I'll try it with a couple other foundations, tinted moisturizers, just to really compare. I like that it's not like, it's definitely not drying, but I feel like it looks a little bit more textured. Like it's not as smooth and creamy. And I feel like I'm already seeing like a little creasing right through here. But again, that could just be like maybe this, in all honesty, I mean, obviously it was probably made to go with the Pretty Fresh tinted moisturizer, but maybe on my skin that's like a little too much, or maybe the moisturizer that I used this morning. So I definitely won't like discount it on the first go. It's good. It's just not life-changingly wowing me right now. So I will go ahead and finish up my face and then we'll see how that has lasted throughout the process. All right, guys. So here we have the final look. I have to be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed. I hope something that I tweak, whether it's my moisturizer or the foundation or whatever I use, changes a little bit. You guys know I love Colourpop, but this is just, I don't know, a little underwhelming for me. It's not horrible, it's just not great. And I found like right away, even like after I went to start doing my face, this around my nose was starting to like crease up and cake into my nose crease, and I almost never have that happen. This concealer just is, I mean, it's definitely not drying. I will give it that. It feels very rich, but it looks more makeup-y to me. And I don't really think that I put on too much. So I'm just gonna have to play around with it. I don't know if this is gonna be a concealer for me. I'm kind of bummed. I'm like I said, I'm gonna try it with a couple other products. Maybe for me, it's just too emollient with also the Colourpop tinted moisturizer. That could be. My skin's not super dry yet going into winter, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm giving it a B+. It's not my favorite yet. Hey guys, Future Kelly here with an update. I did try this concealer out with a couple other bases. It definitely worked better using something less emollient. Like it was okay with the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Stick Foundation, but it still wasn't great and I doubt I'll be reaching for it a lot. Let me know down below, have you guys tried it? Are you gonna pick it up? Speaking of things I got from Colourpop, I did also get the Birds of Paradise palette, and that's what I have on my eyes. I filmed that, so I'll probably be putting that up later this week. I'm really liking this palette so far, so at least that was a go. And I think that that's an exclusive at Ulta, but I could be wrong. And then I did also get their lashes. I got a pair of the Shorty lashes. I didn't put them on today, but I will probably try those out soon. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess when a brand launches like 50 things every week, they can't all be amazing. But like I said, I'm definitely going to give this concealer a go again, hopefully with something that's maybe a little less emollient. It'll work a little bit better for me. So that's going to be it for today, guys. Thanks for sticking around with me while I played with this new concealer. Like I said, I will give you an update in the description bar below. I'll use this over the next few days to see if I can find some other combos that it works better with. But be on the lookout for the tutorial on this eye look. I'm really liking this palette. So if you want to make sure to be notified of the video doing this eye look, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you really soon.